Yes, I did get the deal on the Dia de los Muertos doll. Whoa. Make sure I didn't get a pin in my hair. I'm so hot. Sorry. Woo! It's sweaty down here. Hi, Cindy's. Hi, Cindy and Cindy. How are you? Hi, Anne. I'm gonna move my camera over like that. Hi. How are you, Mishka? Water ski girl. Oh, very sharp thing here. Thanks for joining me this morning. Woo. I have been sewing and sewing and sewing and sewing and sewing. Hi, Elise. How are you? Oh my goodness. Okay, can you see her? I moved one of my lights. Let's see. I'll show you. I love how her face turned out. I love it more than I thought I would, like the hair. It's a little bit like a vampire-esque thing going on. And good morning. Hi. Hi, Jean. And then that was one I'm working on. So I have a couple events on Saturday. The Hello Fall, Please Hurry event, and then the handmade raid train, upcycled raid train. So if you're on Whatnot, make sure to bookmark those. This girl, I'm still kind of working on her eyes a little bit. And good morning. Hi, everybody joining. Thanks for joining me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, this, you're on Whatnot. So I still I want to add some more pink to her hair. It's kind of a little funky looking. There's always an adjustment, to do. And then this one, no, it looks kind of all fuzzy. It's because I haven't sewn it down, and I usually cut off all of the extra of them. I love this dress. I love the weight of the dress because it's got like a built-in train. And yeah. Oh, you love the purple dress. I just made these. I made another one too, and it snaps up the back, and I put not bias. Well, it is bias, but cording on the neckline, white cording, and then this lace. I mean, I have an abundance of lace. I did elastic for her sleeves there, and then these teeny tiny buttons that I got. Oh, I love tiny buttons. I think they're so cute just for decoration, but I love this fabric. Thank you. Thank you. She said, "Wow, it looks great." Um, yeah, I love this purple, and I have so much of this fabric. I just didn't have a doll big enough to fit the scale of the fabric. It's got spooky, like a haunted house with a ghost and a big tree on there. Yeah, I love that fabric. And then I did this one. Her face isn't finished, but I love this fabric too. This is the glow in the dark yarn, and I did orange on the sides, and same thing, but her buttons have polka dots. I thought that was cute. I mean, who doesn't like polka dots? Hi, Petra. So yeah, I love this. I love the angle of the pumpkins. It's like it's not looking straight down, but kinda like it's a different perspective, not straight on. You know what I mean? I thought that was cool looking. Um, but same thing. Oh, thank you. I didn't have a doll big enough for this fabric. It took me a whole day to make these two dresses. And I was like, what is my problem? And I mean, making clothes can take some time. I forgot, especially if you're particular like me and I want it to look really nice. I have to line up everything perfectly. I mean, I don't have to, but when you work as that's your job to sew full time, you get really particular about it. So it's probably why it takes longer. Good morning. Oh my god. Oh, look. I got a Barbie mug. It's backwards for you guys, but isn't that cute? It's pink on the inside, can you see that? Pink. Mhm. And it's like a restaurant style, like a smaller. Now the coffee mugs are, like, huge, right? Um, yeah, so thanks everybody for joining me on Facebook and Instagram and whatnot and YouTube. I love hanging out with you guys on yeah. She said, "You're a perfectionist." You know what it was? Um, Working in theater for so many years, the theaters that I worked for, and it's interesting because if you work for some of the people in New York, they're not as particular, but the people in Seattle are very, very particular on tailoring and being, like, really precise on your garments, so if you did it wrong, they made you go redo it. So there's only so much redoing you're gonna wanna do. You just wanna do it right the first time. Um, anyways, I got okay. So I went to a new thrift store. I mean, it's still the ARC thrift store, which is my favorite thrift store in Colorado. They do amazing things for people with disabilities. They really do. We've benefited my daughter's disabled, so we've benefited for some of their programs. And so I love shopping there, and they have the best stuff, honestly. And they have the greatest sales every Saturday. All tags except for the newest tag is half off. So, anyway, we went to a new one when I dropped my kids off at their school program, and I got some dolls out there. Um, my daughter got some clothes, and I got some dolls. These are actually glued on to her legs. And if you guys have ever seen I have another one. Dolls like this, obviously, there's some kind of, like, souvenir doll maybe. This almost looks like mushrooms on her dress, right? Oh, she and this I mean, they're good quality fabric, and I love that the edges are serged in red like that. You can't take the clothes off, they're glued on her. Um, I mean, you could cut them off. She's got this really cute okay, I'm gonna X that out. Really cute braid, with a bow at the end. I mean, isn't that so sweet? I know, I love her face too. It's almost like it's not a celluloid because it's a little shiny, kinda it's a weird, like, waxy looking it's plastic though, but you know what I mean. Her eyes are like sequins or something. Can you see her eyes? They're like a sequin. And her little lashes, I don't know, her little cheeks, I know, she's cute. And she can move her arms and legs and stuff, and her boots are cool. So that's that one, and then there's this one. This one looks Russian, maybe Polish, I don't know. What do you think? Have you guys ever seen dolls like this before? I'm curious, I have not yet looked them up. This must be the string to put her together, it's coming out of her neck here. But this hat is cool, and she's got that same long braid at the back, but her hair is kind of a auburn color. Yeah. She's got lots of layers, so she's got the jacket, she's got this skirt, and then another skirt, and then another skirt. Yeah, yeah, aren't they cute? And then bloomers underneath. Yeah, I just when you see unique dolls like this, you don't wanna leave them behind. You wanna take them home, and I was yeah, I was like, "Ugh, I just can't leave them. I know eventually they go through their stock and they kinda I don't know what they do with stuff, but they get rid of it. So this she has 1, 2, 3 skirts. Oh, how cool is that? Oh, I love her. Just love her. She's so sweet. Both of them are. And just the fact that their shoes are probably kinda glued onto them in a way. Hi, Shirley. Um, I mean, they don't lose their shoes, I like that, and there's oh, they have different striped stockings too. They're definitely glued onto them, like, wrapped around their legs and glued on. I just love that. Good morning. Have you ever seen dolls like this, Shirley? Um, I found them thrifting. They look like some kind of souvenir doll. I haven't actually looked at their backs and see if there's any kind of markings or anything like that. I have no clue. But yeah, they're so sweet. They're lightweight plastics, but their clothes are just so fantastic. Um, I love that they did her pockets just like a piece of rickrack with a little ribbon on top. So I found these two, and then I found one of these. Um, girls, I know these come up a lot a lot. You guys see these girls a lot. Her legs are kind of a which I guess is pretty common for older dolls, a cheaper plastic for their body. Their face is like a rubber. Yeah. So these ones very classic, and I don't know the names of them. I'm sure you guys do. But I love her hairstyle, and her little curly curls back there. That's just the sweetest thing. Does she have sleep eyes? Oh, she does. But I got her too because I love her dress. I love this dress with the ribbon down here. It just reminds me of dresses too that we wore as kids. Oh, there's a ribbon on her bloomers. With this big embroidered um ribbon on the bottom. Isn't that so sweet? I love her, those cheeks. Um, so these were all found at this new thrift store I went to. And then one of these. I know that these dolls are sought after. I kind of redid her braids. Um, her nose got dented. Hi, Nanette. Yeah, the dress is great. Um, but I love these. These ones are full of like the sawdust, I try not to squeeze her because I don't want it to come out. But her little shoes. Oh, thank you. Good morning, Sarah. How are you? Yeah. Isn't she just the greatest? I love these dolls. Their faces are so pretty painted. And I was like, there's a way I can take her face off and try to push that nose back out. I'm afraid I'm gonna crack it too, though, right? Don't want to do that. Um, but these ones are so sweet. And she just is like, I love her legs are the red. And oh, I'm so sorry. She said I'm homesick with a sick kid. Only made it into week 3. Oh, yeah. That's kind of how it is when they start school, right? Unfortunately. This is so sweet. I just love it so much. Can her dress come off? Well, it can, but it's sewn closed, like there's not a closure. I love this skirt. But her black hair, I mean, honestly, we can make her into a Wednesday Addams doll. That's what I'm always, like, thinking. Anne said, "Get well soon." Um, I'm always thinking that with any dolls with black hair and braids, right? And then I found this one, which is an F&B doll, and I asked Brandy, she told me that her name is Autumn. It's the Four Seasons doll, and she got little freckles. Isn't that so cute? Yeah, Wednesday, and look, she's a blonde Wednesday. Uh, F&B, 1981, so it's the Four Seasons. Autumn? I don't know if you guys know that, but she's got her little tiny shoes with buckles on them. Like, how cute is that? And then her her tights are falling down. They're kinda too tight, I guess. Oh, girl problems, right? Having to wear those stockings when you're a kid and they are always falling down, and then you realize that you can wear your underwear on the outside of them to keep them right? So, this is a wool dress, like a tweed, and there's a little skirt underneath, and then it buttons up the back. She's just so sweet. I love her face, right? Okay, so I found her there too. Same thing as like, even though these aren't dolls I necessarily collect, I just couldn't leave them. And she's from the 80s. I mean, the dress is total 80s type of kid dress too, right? 60s/80s. Um, so oh, and I found this other really cool doll. Oh my gosh, you guys. Maybe you've seen these before, or maybe it's a art doll. Um, Hi Terry. So her face. Okay. It's almost like a Barbie in a doll like this. So here, look at her waist, and her hair is red, but her face, I'll show everybody, is painted. It's like a it's not a paper mache. It would be like a canvas paper mache. I don't know what that is called. I'm sure it has a name, and that's not it. But it's like the fabric, and it's glued to the face. Good morning. And I know, look at this outfit. She must have been holding on to something. I don't know what, a dog maybe? But look at her shoes. Oh my god, her shoes. Good morning. You guys, have you ever seen a doll like this? Look at the size of her waist. It's like the size of my finger. Oh my gosh, here, I'm gonna tie the back up. There was another one, it didn't look like this. The other one, was kinda odd looking, and so I didn't grab that one, but, uh, she does have, like, this underskirt. I mean, she's very 50s looking, and look, she's got, like, underwear up here, and her legs are wired, right? Yeah, her legs are wired, her arms are wired, her chest is like a bullet bra. GM Karen. Oh, good morning, Karen. I thought you were saying that's what the name of it is. I know, she's so cute. I would love to know, like, who is this doll? Look at her red hair and her bolero jacket. Oh, it's just so fabulous, right? Look at her eyebrows and her makeup. There's just I just keep looking at this doll, and I'm so fascinated by her. I mean, her shirt looks like it's glued onto her, and her skirt too, but it's pleated. I wanna press it, well, steam it. I usually steam stuff, not press it. The pressing makes it, um it could burn it, you don't know what it's treated with. It could gum up your iron kinda stuff too. So, I know, isn't she j look at her face. I just am so blown away. I don't know. Obviously, when you find a lot of dolls like that, like what I just showed you guys, it looks like somebody's collection, right? Oh, and there's more. I forgot. I didn't bring it down here. Let me think. Where is it? There was also, unless it's behind me. No, it's still upstairs, I think. A ton of doll patterns, like doll clothing of all kinds, like all sizes, all eras there too. I'm like, okay, I always come up with a scenario when you're at the thrift store. Um, Crispy, yeah, yeah. Uh, there's a lady who just or whoever, doesn't have to be a lady, somebody who oh, you think so? A clump doll. I'm gonna screenshot that and look that up. Um, yeah. Like somebody who donated, maybe they passed away, I don't know, but all of their dolls were there, some of them anyway, and then all these doll pattern I mean, there were doll patterns for porcelain dolls. I've never seen that. I've seen patterns for, popular dolls like Barbie size and Chrissy size and, stuff like that, American Girl size, even if it's generic in the photos, Cabbage Patch Kids. I got all of those, but then there were also patterns for porcelain dolls, like the prairie dress type patterns. Um, you know what I mean? Like not prairie, but like anywhere from like uh would it be late 1800s to early 1900s, like that kind of style for porcelain dolls. So obviously that could be any doll that is that size. I think they were like this the pictures showed the dolls, I think they're like this big. And Um, there were ones for Revlon dolls. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hi, Sydney. So, anyways, I got all the doll patterns that I could find there and fabrics. There were a ton of, like, fabrics too. I did get these. This is one of them. Gotta find the bag of fabrics. Oh, there it is. But this one is cute. A lot of them were cut into fat quarters. Um oh, you think so? Oh my gosh! I'm gonna screenshot that. She said, um, Ralden Crump doll. Oh my gosh, thank you! I wanna go look that up now. That's so awesome. Patterns for Vogue, Jill, and family. So, yeah, this one is so cute, this fabric, with the ghosties on it. I guess it came in 2 pieces, I didn't realize that. But a lot of okay, same thing, a lot of things were 80s fabrics or 70s, so a lot of tie-dye prints, um, which I like to use for linings for dresses or, like, a solid, green. Here's another tie-dye. This one is so pretty. This is like some kinda, like, batik, right? Isn't that pretty? And then, like, this one is the vintage, probably 70s, I would say. Cute! And they're good scale for dolls, so that's why I was like, this one has the sun, the moon, small plaid. Yeah, total fabrics for dolls. But see, some of them are cut to be quilts, obviously. Um, I love combining, like, all these prints of the same color. This is a definite 80s print here. You can see this with the gooses, right? With the very popular goose print from the 80s. Um, and then there were a bunch of little pillows, you guys, pillows. Okay. And I was like, I need to stuff these pillows. I gotta press it so it's gonna be, flat and not angled, but somebody quilted these tiny little pillows. So like I need to stuff them and finish them and have them for my sale. Um, which I have a sale this weekend. And then I have more coming up in September with Dolly Palooza and some Halloween ones as well, some Halloween sales. Look at that. Ah! It's perfect for so cute. This person, whoever they were, who made all of these, now I can finish them and have them, right? Wouldn't that be so sweet? Oh, they are very collectible. I should have grabbed the other one. It didn't look like that one at all. It was bigger, much bigger, and it had black hair. I can't even remember what she was wearing. But, when you see dolls, they either speak to you or they don't, right? And so the other one, I was like, "Oh, I could leave her." So I felt anyways. Hi. So thank you guys for letting me know. Mhm. So if you're new to me, I'm Valerie. Um, and this is my Stitch and Dollyverse where I make dolls and I make doll clothes and I sell them and I make doll kits too. So you can sew for your dolls. And I have this Thursday morning chat with you guys about dolls and doll clothes and all sorts of fun things. Um, which one are you talking about? That one that I just showed? It's this one. This one, she said, is a Roland Crump doll. This one here. So cool. So cool. Hi. So I did get, I said I wasn't going to, but I did get one. This is the IOY dolls. And look at her. Rad Elf. Look at that. Um, I didn't wanna get them because they don't have the real eyes anymore. The other ones had the set-in eyes, although they did paint the eyes really nicely. But it looks like they cut back probably on the cost, gave her more fashions and stuff instead of having the eyes, and somebody said they're not as articulated too anymore. I haven't taken her out, but I I don't know. The there's another one I really like too in the series, but they're pretty dolls. This one I love Mickey Mouse is the other one that's really cute with her red jacket. That's really sweet. So, anyways, guys, I did get her. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard. Oh, they're from Spain. Well, that makes sense. She does look like that for sure. That's definitely the style she looks like, right? Um, mm, the G1s are the best. I know. I really love those. I really love any dolls that have the real set-in eyes. Honestly, I feel like you guys too. I think that was all for those the ones that I got from the thrift store, except for all of the patterns I got. I just can't believe it. Hi, Dee Dee. How are you? Um, you have Snow White and the Boy. Oh, right, right, right. I forgot. It was Aladdin, right? Um, so thank you to my friends, Cindy and who was the other person? I think it was Becky. Somebody, you guys messaged me about the Rainbow High. No, was it Rainbow High or Shadow High? Um, Dia de los Muertos doll that is on clearance right now for $35. She normally is what, 130? Something like that. And I did get it. And I had people messaging me like, "Oh my gosh, you Valerie, I know you wanted this doll." And I got her. Oh my gosh. Look at that box. I have taken it apart and put it back together because 'cause I'm like, if you can keep one, not necessarily closed, yay, I know, not necessarily closed, but I know she comes with this marigold, isn't that a marigold, um, flower on there? But the box art is just fabulous. So pretty and so large. The picture on the back is different. The details in this, you guys, is just, like, out of this world, out of this world, and, I still wanted that is it Mei Lin? Um, the Chinese New Year one? But she never went on clearance, and now I think I don't know, people really liked her. She was limited edition, and so now she's really expensive if you try to find her. But this one, oh, I turned on the box by accident, but look, the box you can turn it on. There's a light in there. Can you see that? It's purple. I'll show you once I open it. But the box art, I just there is so much detail. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? What? Look at that. So it's on Walmart.com that she's on clearance. And sometimes you order stuff, you're like, is it really gonna show up? um, oh my gosh. Yes, she came triple box. So there was the outer box and then the inner box and then this box, right? Yeah, I thought that was wild. But I don't know if you guys can tell her box is on right now. No, there it is. Now it is. So you can see that there's a purple light in there. There's a button on the side. And what? Oh my gosh. Um, and she's easy to get out too. So, but I want to keep one in the box like this. I don't know. And then have another one. Like, how fabulous is that? It is just amazing. Yes, it is a gorgeous box. And it has all the like roses and the artwork and stuff. And it's like a thick, thick cardboard. So I just and you can take this piece out too. Oh, behind here is all purple on the inside. Look at that. I know, I can't believe this. And so you could just display her like this and then have the light, come on like that. I know, it's amazing display. And of course, I wanna take her out and play with her, but that's why I was like, for that price, you could get 2 and have 1 in the box and have 1 out to redress and do whatever with, but her face is painted like that. It's not a mask, and this sombrero is amazing. It is, like, really high quality fabric, and it's thick, and then this look at her skull purse. Can you see that? Oh my gosh. It opens too. It's purple and it has a little handle and this chain that you can put like across yourself or herself. And then these roses are three-dimensional. So they're sewn on, they're embroidered, glued on, sewed on, something. What? And I think I don't know if anybody has undressed one of these, but her skeleton, it's a like a fishnet, like a power net fishnet thing. Yes, her skull handbag. Um, and then it's got the skeleton painted on there, and it's actually glittery. I know you can't really tell. It's really small glitter and crossbody purse. Thank you. But I think that skeleton thing is like a full body suit, I'm pretty sure. I can't really see up there. But her boots, oh my gosh, you guys, the details in this is just amazing. Here, I'll show each of you separately if you can see. Um, it's got the oh my gosh, like the buckles, the metal buckles that go all the way up like that, and then the steel toe. I mean, it's plastic, right? Yeah, it's plastic, but still, her earrings have, what is it? Is it the br I don't know what the name of the bride is. It looks like the bride, I think, and then she has this crown of roses. I mean, how beautiful is that? Hi, Colleen. This is a beautiful, beautiful doll. So, if you're ever debating it, we would all say go for it. All of us that have her. Oh, and look at her, like, instead of having, like little half gloves, she has these skeleton, like, jewelry almost that clips onto her fingers and then clips onto her, wrist. So she's got oh my gosh, I am blown away by this girl. Her makeup is beautiful. And her hair isn't just a solid purple, it's like purple and pink. I know it gets kinda hard to see with the purple box, but you see how iridescent the box is and it looks kinda pink when you move it? That's what her hair looks like. It's like different shades of, like, lavender and kind of a pinkish purple. Wow. Definitely wanna take her out. This string is driving me nuts here. I know. Well, I'm only that she's like, "You're an enabler." I'm only like that right now because of her price is so good, and that's driving me nuts. I gotta cut clip that. It's on Walmart.com, and because it's over 30 bucks, it's free shipping. Um, yeah. So, because it's 35, right? $35, yeah. So it would be, yeah, free shipping since Cindy said. Um, I mean, the reason that a lot of people love these dolls, and I'll show you another one that I have that's just a Rainbow High doll. If you are, don't know a lot about these ones, they're great display dolls, but here, I'll show you this girl. This one, I love this one. But they have real, the acrylic set in eyes. Their eyes don't close, but they have real eyelashes. This one has baby hairs. I love that. And the baby hairs on her are actually raised, so you can feel them. Um, oh, I love these ones. And I need to fix her hair a little bit. It's got her curls kinda got undone. But they have great articulation, like double jointed articulation, so you can really, pose them, and they kind of not snap, but they're tight joints. Like, that's one thing with some dolls, you can set them where they're sitting, like my Blythe dolls, but their joints are kind of looser, so they won't stand on their own. Um, so not these, and their arms too are like that, are double jointed on their elbows. So really great articulation. The top half of their body isn't though. Are there any that are like that? Like right under the bust, like there's another articulation. I feel like some of them do. This one doesn't, but and they do have pierced ears, and they usually come with more than one outfit depending on what doll it is, right? But this one, so there was a series of dolls. Hi Diane. A series of dolls that were costume ball dolls, and this is one of them. She's a werecat. That's why she's got it's so cute. These little lace ears, kitty cat ears that are, um, lace, which is really sweet, and her makeup's a little bit more extreme, and look at her shoes. They have, like, these spikes on the heels. Like, how wild is that? How are you, Diane? Um, anyways, she said, "I bought the one you can color and wash out." Oh, and I colored her hair and washed it right out. Oh, good. I was wondering. I have one of those too. She's sitting over here waiting to get some new outfits, but this one is a new face mold. I mean, she does look different than a lot of the other Rainbow High. So she's talking about this one, and she comes with markers that you can color her hair and wash it out and color her clothes and wash them out. Um, I really like she's got purple eyes. I really like the white hair like that. That's really cool. With the dark skin, I have the white, haired one with the white skin, from the Shadow High series. But there are some new Rainbow High, Shadow High that are coming out. I love the different like the yeah, she is so cool. Yeah, I love her boots too. And you can tie them. Obviously, they've come undone. But um yeah, they're so cute. And then these stockings that don't stay up too well. And then she's got, like, the tweed suit. Sorry, I'm, like, all over the place. Um, see my son sneaking around the corner, freak me out. Um, what was I saying? Oh, the new ones that are coming out have, like, skin tones that are, like, pink and teal, purple, I love, love, love that. I have I have all of the ones that have different skin tones like that, and the teal one has hair like this with the ringlet, curls, but the teal one has a new face mold. She looks totally different than this face. Her face is actually more narrow. Have you guys seen the photos? Would it be series 4 of the Shadow High, like these ones? Um, I should post pictures because I'm really looking forward to that. And there's a boy that he's maroon and he has, braids. His whole head is braids. Hi Karen, how are you? So isn't that awesome? She is like a purpley pink. What color is that? Magenta. Yeah, yeah. Well, the one that I'm talking about with the blue, I know with the teal, it's teal. It's more teal than it is blue. Um, Curls is Hi, my Barbie Dream Collection, how are you? Um, the face on the teal her skin is teal blue, and makes her look like her eyes are really big. It's because her face is more narrow and totally different face sculpt. I didn't read too much about it, but you just look at her and you're like, "Oh, wow, that's a totally different doll than the normal Rainbow High dolls or Shadow High dolls." But the magenta one, I can't remember the skin tone. I think that they all have, like, that kinda color because, some of the even the ones that have, like, the purple hair and they have the very, very, very faint lavender skin. So, it's not like this one is really, like, pink. So yeah, she's like a purple pink. Yeah, magenta, yep. And then there are other colors too, red, and the red one is her face is almost white with, like, a red undertone. Anyway, if you like these dolls and I really love getting the ones that are unique with different colors like that because you can really do a cool display, um, and change their like, do a rainbow display. I've seen people do that with Blythe dolls. If you have Blythes with different hair color, you can create a rainbow. So, like, the pink one has a pink outfit on, and anyways, I'm, like, so fascinated by that. Obviously, I'm really into colorful stuff, um, but the Rainbow and Shadow High just really blow me away, and this doll just blew me away. I just can't. I mean, I'm sure with the lights in there, the purple lights, this looks fantastic at nighttime. And her little skull purse, one of the teeth has a gem. It's like a jeweled tooth in the front. That's kind of funny. It does open too, and she comes with a stand. I don't know why I thought that these ones came this one came with a guitar. I must be thinking of a different, doll that's, this themed, the Dia de los Muertos theme that comes with a guitar. Cindy, did you open your entire doll? Did you take her out of the box and everything? I should look that up because they show you everything that comes with her, but oh, I mean, not that she has to come with more stuff, but, I don't know why I thought that that was one of the things. I just love her so much, and I have to take her out, but I want one to just to be in the display like this. I guess you could take this plastic off, put her on the stand. This is me talking to myself, you guys, giving me a reason that I can open her, and then just put her on this stand on this. I probably will because I have to open her. I need to open her. She's just too fantastic. But usually when they come like that, when they are hi everybody joining me too. When they come like that, I don't usually change their clothes. know that's wild because I change everybody's clothes, but I don't know. Sometimes I forget like what pieces go with her if I do change her clothes. I want to show you this other one that's one of my favorites too. Um, but that's why I want a second one because I like to have a second one to redo her hair, redo her clothes, and have an original and a second one if they're still on sale by tomorrow too. Um, this one is one of the Shadow High twins, and she's the one with the bubble gum. This is the only one. You want to keep her in her box. If I can buy another one, I will open a second one. Exactly. That's what I mean. I think collectors understand that. Um, when is my birthday? You're so funny. I my birthday just passed. It was in July. Right? Yours is in June and mine is in July. I think we're like about a month apart. You're so funny, Dee Dee. So, anyways, this is she's just so pretty, but she came with this bubble gum. And that's kinda like, have you ever seen a doll with bubble gum like this? Any doll ever. No. Like, that is just so fantastic, and this dress is actually the skirt is from another Rainbow High doll that I love, Shadow High, but her skin is purple-ish, and that's what I mean, it's, like, really, really light lavender, And, um, her makeup is just, like, out of this world all over her eyes, purple, blue, pink. The eyelashes are beautiful, and her nails, look at that! Her nails are just so wild. But those rings are just molded onto her hand. And then she has these ponytails in the back, and then, the ponytails have these it's like all the details, these bows with gems in the middle of the bow, and then her, what is this called? Her headband has spikes. I just it's just so fabulous. Look at her boots though, you guys. I mean, actually, this isn't boots. These are her tights, like her socks, stockings. They look like patent leather. They look like latex. I've never taken them off because I'm afraid that they're probably stretched out to just fit on her, and if I take them off, they won't go back on. But her shoes, her high heels have these spikes in the back. I mean, oh my gosh, for the details on these dolls. And so this is the Shadow High twins, Veronica, I think, and something else. I don't remember. But I've seen people take the bubble gum off. Um Terry, she said I'm not supposed to, but I just ordered one from Walmart. It's hard not to. They're so beautiful, right? Um, you're so funny. Yes, the Monster High Lady Gaga is blowing a bubble. Oh, I don't have Lady Gaga, but I would love to have her. Oh, how cool. Oh, that's awesome. Bubble yum. Yeah. So I've seen somebody take this bubble gum off. I mean, it's stuck on here. Exactly. Yeah, it's hard to resist a good deal on a very beautiful, high quality doll. Um, anyhow, so I've seen somebody take off this gum. It's so fascinating, like how it's seamed together and how it is like put together like that. Oh, look how cute that is. So they took it off, they fixed her lips because it was glued on there. No, actually, there's a hole, where they put it in there and glued it on there. So they filled the hole, I believe, and I mean, you'd have to be able to do something like that. They reshaped her lips and then repainted them and everything, but they put I don't know how they did that. They must have put it inside of her head, a little magnet, and then on the bubble gum, they put a tiny magnet so that she could still have the bubble gum on her mouth, but you could take it off. How wild is that? Have you seen that, guys? Somebody doing that? I was blown away by that. And I think that's why it's nice to have it like a twin set because one of them has gum, one of them doesn't, and they look, like the same doll. I think their hair color might be a little bit different. 'Cause her hair color, look at that. You can see all the different colors. And this one is still available, and they've been on sale around the holidays last year, I think. I know, isn't that brilliant? So she's got the purple, there's pink, and there's teal. I mean, what an amazing combination of colors for a hair color. Honestly, it works really well, you know? And that's kind of what her makeup is, a teal, a purple, a blue. Oh, and I see a yellow on her eyes anyways. Um, so, yeah, this doll there's so many of these that I just love so much. I have the annual doll show sale happening in my city September 10th. I can't wait. That's awesome. Um, I know. See, I gotta look up, like, when are these things gonna be when is the sales happening? But, it is usually, like, Halloween going into the holidays, clearing out the old to bring in the new dolls. I know that there's that, um, set that has is it 4 dolls or 5 dolls of the different actually, there's Shadow High and Rainbow High, and that was half off, which I was like, "Wow," if you didn't have those dolls already they're just random, though, to me. When I look at it, it's like random dolls in the series, probably ones they had an abundance of, right? So just always be looking for the sales because sometimes the prices are so low. You're like, even though I have her, I wouldn't mind having a second one for that price. And I could, you know, redress her and have twins. Isn't that the thing when from the 80s? Everything was about having twins. Twin doll, everything. Hi, sweetheart. Okay, what time is it? Oh, it's almost time to go. So, if you guys haven't yet, bookmark my sales on Whatnot. Join me over on Whatnot. And I have some of my dolls. This one I'm still working on her hair. It needs to be a little bit bigger. Her face is a little bit disproportionate, but I have this girl. I have a bunch others actually that I'm working on too. Um, all kinds of dolls, all kinds of sales. Oh, her hair kinda got pulled right there. Um, a lot of everything that I have is handmade, in my sales, and just finishing some faces. I love the corduroy dolls. I have this one too, and I went ahead and I picked out their outfits because I have an abundance of, Barbie doll clothes that I've been fixing and changing and mending and altering to fit my doll. I mean, they do fit my dolls, the small ones, but, hi, Nadia. But, I like using them for my dolls. I bought a Mariposa Barbie for $10 last year at the doll show. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Um, so these are some of the dolls. I still have to put their faces on some of them, but I do have two-headed dolls now. Hi, Timoteo, how are you? Oh, thank you. She said, "Oh, I love those girls." So the two-headed one has the braid is like combined in the back. And she's got this one has on Maleficent dress. So it's got this really like hard plastic collar. Um You're not good at that stuff. Aw, thank you, Diane. She said, "You're really talented. I like your dolls." Thank you so much. So they're corduroy, they're green corduroy and blue corduroy. Well, it's kind of a grayish blue. And so they're textured and kind of soft. And then I crochet the hair. This hair is actually glow in the dark green hair. And um she's got this winged dress that is, Maleficent's dress, and it's sparkly and black and it has stripes and stuff. So pretty. Oh, really? Oh my goodness. She said Amazon has the Monster High Pennywise for over 1,500. I know. That's a scalper. And I mean, that's wild. If you really like Pennywise that much, I feel like you would learn to sew and wanna make your own if you're gonna pay that much, right? So, anyhow, these girls, they only have 1 body, but they have 2 heads. I made a new body sculpt for those, and these will be on my sale too. I usually only bring about 5 dolls at the most to my sales, because you guys know the amount of time it takes to make the dolls, and I have lots of different sales coming up, so I have to kinda group a bunch to one, you know, sale. So I know, isn't that wild? I like giving them side eyes. Do you like that? She says, "Are you gonna give them the side eyes?" Yeah, I like giving them I just feel like it's very vintage looking, right? It's like they're kinda looking over it all cute. I've always liked that look. Um, I wanna add more. and kind of reshape that so it looks more zigzag. You do. I love the side eyes too. And this girl, I gave her kind of like this grayish blue colored eyes and always like the doe eyes, the almond shaped eyes. Um, oh yeah. Oh, you did. Nadia said, by the way, thank you for letting us know about the Dia de los Muertos, not Monster High. It's Shadow High or Rainbow Eye. I got her and she's beautiful. Yay. I know you cannot beat that price. I just hope that everybody can get one that wants one. Oh, you love this one? Oh, good. I'm so glad, Terry. This one, I made the dress too. And I put elastic here. And this dress, this pattern for this dress, it's one of the, does it say 15 or 16-inch dolls? So it's like it didn't say Chrissy, but it's like that kind of, somebody said Miss Revlon, but it could be pattern. It doesn't say because they can't unless it's licensed, they can't specifically say, but they can say, "Oh, this'll fit this, and this doll." So it's from the 70s, right? That would be the 70s. And yeah, I love those styles anyways. Kind of this doesn't have a empire waist, but it's kind of like those like long maxi 70s dresses with the what is that? Not ruffled. Sorry, it's early morning. My brain is um gathered puff sleeve on the top and then gathered at the hemline with elastic and lace and then the three tiny buttons. I love the buttons. Rainbow High, yeah. I know what you meant. I say that too cuz if it's high school, it's like Rainbow High, Shadow High, Monster High, all the highs, puff sleeve. Oh, it was fun to make that one. And then this one, I might only have one big doll per sale too, because, well, actually, I don't have many large green ones. I just have a bunch of large blue gray ones. Um, yeah. Anyways, I love the pumpkin print so much because it's black and white, and the white isn't even a solid white. It's like somebody drew on a chalkboard, right? Because it's kind of speckly, the white is. And then on the black part has the pumpkins, and some of them are jack-o'-lanterns, and the pumpkins are green, orange, and purple, which is perfect Halloween colors. Yeah. Anyways, I really love it. Um, her hair does glow in the dark. So she's got the corduroy green. It's fine corduroy. Like the blue one has the thicker, thank you, has the thicker nap. That's what those are called. That's called of the lines of the corduroy. And then the green one has the very thin pinstripe lines of corduroy, basically. And then she's got the green um Bride of Frankenstein hair that glows in the dark. And then hopefully, I mean, I haven't tested all of them out. You never know. But it that's what I ordered was glow in the dark yarn and the orange zigzag on the side stripe. So, yeah, I really love her. I love how fat her hair is. I know her hair is like really tall and skinny. I'm not comparing, I'm just saying they're different. Thank you. Thank you guys. So, yes. And I ordered some white corduroy. And I'm waiting for that to arrive in the mail. It should be today. Most of my fabrics, as you guys know, are secondhand, vintage, upcycled corduroy. Um, but white I couldn't find anywhere. Um, I mean, it would be hard to find clean, I think, white corduroy, so I had to buy that new, but I usually don't. I love, 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 love this one so much. And, every time I make a doll, I'm like, "I would be okay if she didn't sell," you know? I would like to keep her. You gotta fall in love with them to make them, loved by others, I guess. People would love them too. So, anyhow, I'm gonna go because it's 8:30 and it's time to go. Guys, bookmark my shows on Whatnot, and I'm here every Thursday morning, and I have sales and events that I do. That's where I sell my stuff, my, um, dolls and dresses and stuff for dolls. I make all kinds of doll dresses, so I have some Blythe size dresses that's gonna be in my sale. They also fit Barbies, um, and rainbow and shadow high dolls. Actually, this one dress fits all of them. So, and they're Halloween inspired, and I'm really excited about it. Um, yes. What did you say? I'm sorry. Where did you learn to do so many different crafts? Oh, thank you, Nadia. I've always been doing it my whole life. Yes, I do turn out the corduroy. I do. I have one of those turner tools. I have several. This is the largest one. It's a tube, right? So you put it inside the leg, and then there's a stick that goes inside the hole, and it turns it right side out really quickly. It's rad. um, oh yeah, Whatnot is pretty simple. You just sign up, and you do have to put in like your driver's license to prove that you're a real person, and then so they can eliminate scammers, and then a credit card just in case you do buy stuff. So anyway, you don't have to. You can just hang out. I'm gonna see you guys next time. I Thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, come join me this weekend for my sales, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Bye. Bye, guys. Oh, let's raid. I always forget to raid. Let's raid somebody. Although there's 4 people. That's okay. Let's read. Oh, Moonrise Vintage. Let's do that. There we go. Bye.